Mahayogi Devraha Baba Sarkar kindly accepts the invitation of the king of Palkot. The father of present king of Palkot, Sri Krishna Shah Dev, whose age is about 85 years, was at that time the king of Palkot. Sometimes he would go for Mahayogi Devraha Baba's darshana. After a short time span, he was looked upon as a member of close inner circle of Mahayogi Devraha Baba's disciples. He joined with Mahayogi Devraha Baba with such devotion that one day he invited him to reside in his palace. Mahayogi Devraha Baba said, "Child, I am a yogi, hence I can't come to live with you. I am an ascetic, hence my welfare lies here in the jungle." The king tried his best to convince Mahayogi Devraha Baba, yet the latter sidestepped his request, saying that the king did not have any such separate area apart from his palace where he as an ascetic could carry out his spiritual practices. There was a time previous to this when, on being questioned by the king, he had replied that royal rulers would make specific arrangements in ancient times so that great yogis could execute their secret yoga based spiritual practices. When at present Mahayogi Devraha Baba refused the king's invitation, the king, due to another incident, got dug up very big lake as per information he had gathered from Mahayogi Devraha Baba. At the base of the lake, the king constructed a house of 4 big rooms, and then this was sealed with mud. In order to enter this house, one had to walk through a tunnel because the lake that was dug up had a very big depth. At its base was this house, and on the top of this house was the lake. It means that the lake was above the place of yoga practices dwelling way below in the womb of earth. When this construction was completed, the king again prayerfully pleaded with revered Gurudeva, Mahayogi Devraha Baba, to accompany him and dwell in this house under the lake, lest Mahayogi Devraha Baba kindly agreed to dwell in this home merrily for one night too. Then, since the king said he was the ruler of that region, he would experience glorious self-fulfillment. Hence, Mahayogi Devraha Baba accepted the invitation of his devoted disciple king and not only went to this house under the lake conducive for yoga practices but actually resided there too. This region was so conducive that Mahayogi Devraha Baba had again later visited that house a couple of times more. King of Palkot gets initiated into sannyasas or the ascetic way of life. The king of Palkot had constructed a house under the lake for Mahayogi Devraha Baba so that the latter could lead his ascetic way of life and execute yoga practices. Over here itself, Mahayogi Devraha Baba had taught the king of Palkot a yoga practice called Mudra Yoga. When the king practiced this Mudra Yoga with immense zeal and steadfastness for a short time period, the king experienced great dispassion to the mundane material world, and thus he detached himself from his kingdom, royal family members, etc. He was already a close disciple of Mahayogi Devraha Baba, and hence After a long time frame, when Mahayogi Devraha Baba felt that the king was very detached inwardly, he initiated the king into sannyasas or the glory robi ascetic way of life. The king's name was also changed and now he was called Sadhu Omkar Das. Devraha Baba also taught Sadhu Omkar Das many spiritual practices so as to attain yogic divine energies. Since Sadhu Omkar Das performed these practices with deep faith and steadfastness on a daily basis, his Kundalini Shakti or divine serpent power got activated. He attended Siddhi or success through Japa Yoga and mantra chanting. This is because Mahayogi Devraha Baba would always advise that for preliminary spiritual awakening and uplifting in present day times, Japa and Bhakti Yoga are very beneficial. The remaining types of spiritual practices are not very easy to perform and thus success is very difficult to attain through these ways. India's ex-Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi asked Mahayogi Devraha Baba a question and the latter's answer. The present information is very much related to the above video. Yet, since this subject matter is different, we are detailing it another video. Before ex-Prime Minister of India, Rajiv Gandhi left, he asked Mahayogi Devraha Baba, my mother, Miss Indira Gandhi, was a staunch devotee of yours, and hence, why did she die in this manner? Mahayogi Devraha Baba replied, Child, Mother Indra was a very nice lady. Yet, her son and your younger brother Sanjay Gandhi, using your mother as a medium, started a campaign to control over populations in India through vasectomy. That was based on Sanjay Gandhi financially benefiting the most at the personal level. All government officials were getting commissions for every vasectomy carried out as a result by forcefully catching helpless ascetics and saints dwelling in pilgrimage spots, etc., were made to undergo vasectomy. Although it was at a stable behest of Sanjay Gandhi, the lay public of India thought that it was his and your mother Indira Gandhi who was compulsorily making everyone forcefully undergo vasectomy. In this manner, many ascetics and saints heaped curses on Indira Gandhi. Further, even during the campaign for cow protections or Satyagraha Goraksha Andolan, the saints or ascetics protesting were heavily hit with stakes by police officers and many were either were wounded badly or were crushed to death. In this carnage, the bones of hundreds of saints got broken badly. Thus, these saints too cursed both Sanjay Gandhi and Indira Gandhi wrathfully. Since the burden of sins had increased a lot, Mother Indra lost in elections. After this incident, although there was not any great auspicious yoga in her birth chart, yet due to my grace, she did again rule India for few years. Child, when you people become Prime Minister, it is but the result of your meritorious deeds. Due to sacred pious acts like to wipe the tears of people in anguish, giving food to hungry, giving cool water to those who are thirsty, educating those who are illiterate, not taking away another's rightful share of things, living life with ethics and honesty, donating land for the good of society, etc., man gets the fruits of Raja Yoga or royal destiny, and due to the influence of these great deeds, as time lapses by, such a person gets to rule this country. Child, never give false testimony in court cases, etc. These great tasks listen on please Lord Vishnu, and due to his joy, man later becomes a king. Yet, if you execute many more sins than since they mix with your previous good merits, this Raja Yoga gets destroyed, and thus you lose your appointment as a ruler of your country. Child, thus we must save ourselves from curses and harsh sentiments aimed at us by others, especially if widows, orphans, and ascetic saints heap curses on us, then even Almighty God cannot save us from sorrow resulting from these curses. Rajiv's son, you are a devotee. I give you my blessings.